Hi friends, in this video we are going to see a school management system fully online based. It comes with tons of features like online fee payment gateway, timetable generation, library management, ID card generation, bookstore management, fees, attendance, transport, student enrollment, report card, bulk SMS, etc. Let us see these all features through live software implemented in various ICSE, CBSE and UP board schools. What we see here, the login page, is a gateway for all category of users to access all these features. The users are classified as teachers, office staff and administrator. First, we shall see administrator account features. This administrator comes with two dashboard. One is what we see here is a main dashboard which will remain common for all academic years, and the other dashboard is session dashboard which is changeable for every academic year. For example, this is academic year dashboard 2023. The settings what all to be changed for every academic year, that all can be set over here. For example, like how many classes are to be used for this academic year 2023, whether class 12th, how many sections are to be followed, whether 2 sections or 3 sections, and who is going to be a class teacher, and how many number of students are going to be, what are the subjects are to be followed, how many exams are going to be, and fee structure, all to be set in this session dashboard. And what we see, the main dashboard which will remain common for all academic years, like staff enrollment and number of classrooms and student enrollment, subjects, number of subjects followed in this school, fee heads, how many buses are used to transport students, and how many books are brought, how many books are available in our bookstore. These all details will remain common for all academic years. Yes, in each module one can add and view the data and modify whenever it is required. One can modify, update or remove or view and add data. The same features you can find on all modules, like in student enrollment, admissions, you can enter all details of the entire profile of student, and you can view student by typing his admission number. You can view student data and modify student data, update student data, and you can get reports in different forms, like student admission number format. You can take report, or date wise you can take admission report, how many admissions are held, or class wise you can take admission reports. Yes, not only you can view the data, but also you can take report and to export the data accordingly. And also you can get the entire class statistic. It means how many number of boys are there, how many girls are there in the classroom, and number of students paid fees, how many students are old, how many are new, and how many greenhouse students, blue house students, yellow house, red house students, how many according to the religion, how many are Hindus, Muslims, and so on. Then. So this data will be more helpful, not only the numbers, and also you can see the students just by clicking the number. You can see the entire list of students, and you can take printout also. So like this way you can find all features in this all models. Next, when we get into session dashboard, as I said earlier, this is yearly changeable one, so that we can maintain the past year's data through by this school management system. Yes, this past year data helps to take out the old data of student and to get his report card, fee structure, fees, how much he paid, and to his TC what all has been issued to students. That all details one can find in the particular session accordingly. For example, if I want to take out the student report card of 2021-22, I can get into that particular academic year and go to the session exams and find out his class. Yes, I can find out his class, 5th or 7th or 8th, which class. So that particular class I can find out in that class how many exams are held, that details all it is displayed here, and we can take out that particular class whole mark statement of particular exam, semester 1 exam, and their whole marks I can get easily. So not only the mark statement but also of report card of any semester. For example, I want to take out the report card of semester 2. Yes, I can take out that class report card very easily. Instantly it can be generated. So not only it can be generated, but also it can be saved and downloaded. You can download or you can print directly of any student easily. So not only of a particular semester, but also of the whole year aggregate report, you can get it easily also. For example, I want to get the aggregate report of the whole academic year 2021. Yes, I can get it easily just by click of the button. Instantly it will get generated. Yes, not only the class summary but also of aggregate report card can be generated. Yes, now you see it is generated. In here the whole class students, each student, how many exams he had given, and in each exam what are the marks he obtained from each subject, and his total mark, maximum mark, attendance, percentage, overall percentage, and percentage of that particular exam, all you will get. All one can find it very easily. So this list can be taken print out and maintained in a file for future reference. The next module is faculties. This module is more important for an administrator. With this module, the administrator can open the account or block the account of particular teacher or office staff, or activate his account or deactivate his account. Everything can be done. Besides, he can take printout of or generate ID card for all staffs or particular staff. Just like this ID card can be generated easily, and this ID card size is standard card size, and it can be printed on any ID card printing machine. To activate the account, to activate any user account, you can just go on account status and click the icon over there. So automatically it comes. Click enabled and set activate. Once if it is activated, the respective user ID and password mail will be sent to the email ID given over there. Yes, now it is made active. Now to deactivate it, just click on the icon over there and select disabled and deactivate. Yes, you will get the message successfully deactivated. So once if you close, the icon gets changed and it denotes off status. And beside, we can block the account for time being or open the account. And in here Mr. Abhijit Ode account is blocked and it can be opened easily just by clicking the respective word over there. Now it is set to open. So these all features can be done through by faculties. Yes, similarly every category you can find more and more option usable, and it will be helpful to maintain data of that particular respective year. For example, like in the gallery, one can maintain the events what all are happened in the academic year and maintain the relevant photos, images of that particular year. And in every academic year, one can set the classes, what are the classes are going to be applicable, or what are the classes are going to be active in that particular year, that all you can set. For example, in this list we can find in the year 2023 class 12th D is not applicable. So if you want to make it if you want to use it in this academic year, just you can enable, automatically it will be set active. So if you don't want, you can disable that particular class. So such a way we can limit the number of classes and set each class who is going to be a class teacher, who all students are going to be in that particular class. All details you can set through by this administrator account. Yes, for example, if the child is wrongly brought into this class, you can remove and you can include the child through by the admission number. Yes, you can include the child through by the admission number. And not only this list, yes, this list once it is followed, once it is maintained, prepared, this list will remain common for throughout the academic year. So you can print the list, and not only students, but also we can set subjects. What are the subjects are going to be applicable for this particular class, that one can be set. And then exams, what all are going to be applicable, that one can be set. And fee structure, what all are going to be applicable, that one can be set. Not only the school fees, but also of bus fees, all can be set very easily. And this all entire control remains with the administrator. So according to this setting, the entire operations will go on and will go on for throughout the academic year, and will be binding to all the other account holders like teachers and office staff. Heading to result block, I can see how many of them are detained. Yes, in this particular class, 9th class, how many of them are detained, I can find out easily. Yes, total 31 students are detained, and their marks, their aggregate marks, and which class they belong, that all details you can find. And not only the detained list, but also of left student list you can find out of all classes. So out of 3,500 children, 24 students left in that 2022 academic year. So like this way we can get all the details and who all are toppers for each class, all you can get. Yes, for class 8th the toppers are Afia, and his aggregate percentage is 99.05, and another one is 99.67, so like that. And also we can send SMS, we can send bulk SMS to students very easily. So which message you want to send, that message we can write here: dear parent, the school will remain closed tomorrow. Yes, this message to what are the classes it is to be sent, that classes if you select, automatically that class students contact number all you will get, and we can send SMS by just clicking the button. And not only one class, we can send multiple class. Yes, if I click first E, now we have the contact number of first D and first E. If I unselect, automatically that numbers will get off, and yes, it disappears automatically from the senders list. Yes, separate module is there, timetable generation, and in that timetable dashboard one can generate for every season different timetable, like winter season one timetable, summer season one timetable, or exam season one timetable. So like that way different timetable can be followed. So different timetable version can be generated within a year. Yes, the timetable generation process is very easy. It is nothing but a 7-step process. First step is nothing, we have to set the subjects, how many subjects are going to be used, and what are the subject names, that all to be set. Then thereafter number of classrooms, and thereafter number of teachers, and in every classes we have to set how many days the classes are going to be, and in each day how many periods are going to be, and on Saturday how many periods are going to be. This all settings, once it is done, along with number of subjects followed, and each subject how many periods are to be set. So these all details once it is set, yes, we can generate timetable very easily. Yes, it is already set over here on all classes, so I can generate timetable easily. For example, if I take one class to refer, already it has been set 6 days per week, and each day 8 days, 8 periods per day, and Saturday periods are 6. So like that it has been set, and the subjects are set, and the workload of each subject per week also is set. So once if it is set, then we can go to fourth step, that is the main step, and this step tells who all are going to teach that particular subject in the class. For example, 12th A chemistry practical, who is going to be there? So if I take teacher and allot the number of periods, yes, so I can get the details, I can set the details. Yes, chemistry practical, sir, Mr. J. Prakash 4 periods, chemistry theory, Mr. J. Prakash 6 periods. If I don't want, I can remove the teacher and reassign once again. So I can remove, now it has been removed, and it shows the allotted is 0, and other all were allotted successfully, but in here 12th A chemistry practical is maximum periods are 4 but not allotted. Now I can allot by typing the teacher and the number of periods 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, now it has been updated. Yes, it has been updated. So such a way we can set for each class and subject who is going to teach and how many periods are going to be taught. So this can be done in very easily, class by class or teacher by teacher. You can set in 2 different format. That's why you see 2 different blocks. And once if these things are done, you can at last verify. That is a 6th step, and you can verify and check how many periods each and every teacher is going to have on each class, that all you can verify. Like for example, Sir Mr. James, 12th A English 5 period, 12th B English 5 period, 12th C English 5 period, and so on. Like this way we can verify the teacher workload, not only teacher workload, class workload also can be verified. So through class workload we can verify whether all periods are set or not. Totally for class 12th A per week 46 periods are going to be, and that all 46 periods are fixed. Yes, like this way one can verify all classes. So all classes can be verified, and yes, after verification we can go for generating timetable. The generating timetable is yeah, easy and instant process. In that, just you have to select how many classes are going to be involved in generating timetable. Yes, I am going to generate all. I am going to generate timetable for all classes. So I have selected all classes, and after selecting all classes, yes, we can check every teacher, every class workload, and the teacher's workload all can be checked, cross-checked, and once it is done, we can move on to next step. And this next step tells about teacher workload, and if any of the teacher workload is more than the normal periods, then automatically this box will show failure. So it will show white color with the error message. So now all are set correctly, so we can move on to next, and we can generate timetable in two different way. One is normal method and another one force method. And sometime when force method doesn't work, we can go with normal method. Normal method is a simple method. We can generate timetable instantly within no minute of time. So to generate timetable, just click on the method and you can get the timetable easily. Yes, now the timetable is ready for all classes. 12th A timetable is ready, and yes, we can see day 1 timetable, day 2 timetable, day 3 timetable, day 4 timetable. All one can see that. Yes, it can be generated every time. Whenever you generate, it is reshuffled and it will not remain same. And not only for one class, for all classes you can see the timetable, or it is generated very easily and also instantly. Not only generating timetable, but also the timetable can be modified. Yes, to modify the particular class, yes, one can select the class and you can do some manual settings if anything goes wrong. Suppose if I want to remove this particular period, I can remove this period and fix other period, or I can fix once again the same period. So like this way we can set the periods in the timetable. So this manual modification helps for further changes to make in the automatic generated timetable. And also after getting the timetable, one can generate report very easily by selecting the all teachers. You can generate report. Neat printed format you can get, design with high design you can get. Teacher name, number of periods per week, and his timetable in table form is generated, and this one can be printed on any printer, or you can download and send it for teachers through WhatsApp, or you can use it for further reference. You see the page over here is a page for students to pay their fees through online. So in order to pay the fees, the student has to just type the particular admission number, So you can get the details of his payment. So first two installments are paid and third installment to be paid. So it can be paid just by clicking pay now button and following the other steps as usual as per the direction given. So make payment, automatically it will be taken to payment gateway page. Yes, this school has been linked with HDFC Bank payment gateway, and through that one can pay the fees. Office staff account. Office staff account comes with limited features. So through office staff account one can collect fees and issue receipt to the students, and he can generate his own reports as well as he can view others' report, and daily, monthly, yearly report all can be generated. Not only his report but also online payment reports all can be seen as well. Besides these reports and fee collection, he can also find some more options to know about student according to the key information what he has. Suppose he knows the name Abhishek and you want to check the class of Abhishek. All the Abhishek's names will come, and we can one can verify, the staff can verify and get his information quickly. And along with that, he can issue books to the students by getting into bookstore. So books report, book sales, issue receipt for the books. For example, for one student 10968, yes, he can issue books and copies and extras. And what other books are going to be issued, that details all will come automatically. Guided biology practical, guided chemistry practical, and max 160 page copy, number of copies and the total amount, and one side ruled copy, per copy rate, number of copies, the total amount all comes automatically, and he can issue receipt just by clicking the button. Yes, if it is saved, the receipt will be issued. So I don't want to go because this is a live software implemented, but I can show you the receipt format all. Since the receipt has been issued to this child, and that receipt can be checked through by other tab issued bills. So in here, then this girl has paid for books 5,976, and for the copies she paid 1100. Yes, that receipt we can generate easily. We can see. Of course, the receipt comes with two copies, and one is for student and another one for office reference. So in that all details you can find who has issued and to whom it has been issued. All details you can find in that one. So like that, yes, the book issue is very easy process. At any time it can be issued from the bookstore. Not only the books but also of all the other relevant materials like tie, belt, shoes, and so on. All the things can be issued there. Similarly, we can check the bills, we can edit the bills, modify the bills, whatever bills are generated, that all can be checked, modified very easily there. Yes, and the office staff can issue receipt for the payment whatever he collects from the parent. For that, this system is This money is followed. Sorry, this number is not present. The previous bills 10605. 10605. So by typing the admission number, you can get the child, the complete payment record, and how many installment fees were paid. Yes, this child has paid fees so far up to third installment, and of course through other tab we can generate or issue duplicate receipt. Yes, sir. Just by clicking the receipt button, automatically the receipts are generated, and it is with duplicate copy. One copy is for office and another one is for student. This is student copy and this one is office copy. In that you can get all details: receipt number, date, on which date the amount has been paid, and what is the admission number of the child, name of the child, father's name, which year amount has been paid, for what installment. All details you can get, and who has issued them, received their name, and what time they had printed the receipt. That all details you can get as well. Yes, she had paid the fees through office, first installment fees, and the other installment fees all were paid through online. And the UTR number is generated automatically, and fees, of course, receipt also is shows that the amount has been received through bank by the online payment gateway. Pay your reference number there. So these all were generated automatically there, automatic system. So it will be easy for the office staff to maintain the fee collection of every every child, and also he can find out at the time of verification. He can find out how many of them had paid fees class wise. He can find out out of 3 installment or 2 installment how many of them had paid fees, how many of them are unpaid. That all details we can get it easily from this chart. So this many of them are not paid the fees fully for not only first term but for all terms, term 1, term 2 and term 3. So total payable amount and paid amount and scholarship received or not, and after scholarship how much amount is the balance amount, that all it shows clearly there. And this report can be exported to Excel, and it can be further modified and is used for further reference, or bus by bus we can calculate the bus numbers and the total number of students and how many of them had paid fees. Just by clicking the number you can get the entire list and which date they paid and the amount paid and how did they pay the amount. That all details you can get very easily, and we can print this report there. And how many of them had unpaid, their details also we can see there. Yes, the child name, admission number, class, bus number, all you can get it from this list. So not only this report and much more report like operator summary, all operator summary, date summary, office and date wise report, day collection. So like this, many reports can be seen. So we can see the report. This is fee collection, date wise summary, date wise how many students had paid on that particular day school fees, how many of them had paid bus fees, how many of them availed concession on that day, and how many bills were cancelled by operators, and the total amount. This all you can get. Not only these numbers, but also you can get the details just by clicking the amount, or by just clicking the number of students. You can get the list very easily there. Yes, 9 students had paid the fees, and out of them 8 students had paid fees by cash, depositing cash at the school office, and one had paid fees through online payment gateway. It's like this way we can get complete report. Not this is the third category of account. What we are going to see here is teachers account. This teachers account comes with limited features. With that, the teacher can enter marks during exam time and feed attendance daily. So I have taken one teacher name, Helen Sugla Mary, and the teacher can find only his class students list. So she is assigned with class 6th A, 6th A, yes, top it is given 6th A, and that class student details are shown here. Automatically it comes, and he has the right, he has the right to add any student more to his class or to remove any student from his class if the child is wrongly brought into his class. Yes, and the teacher can mark attendance daily very easily. For example, to mark attendance on this day, you can take out that day and set that day as working day, and yes, it has been already marked the child is absent. Yes, we can mark any child absent or present very easily just by clicking the button. Once if the button is clicked, yes, it has been marked as present now. So such a way we can mark attendance and update the details very easily then, as it has been now updated. Now if you see once again the details, yes, it has been marked present. So and also we can take the report of monthly report of the student, all you can take out very easily. So not only in the attendance report and also house report, house detail report the teacher can find, so that the teacher can know about each child which house he or she belongs. For example, Arya Gupta belongs to blue house and Abhiya Srivastava belongs to green house. So these all entries are done by class teacher, and accordingly it will be available and it will be shown in administrator account as well. And the main important section is mark entry, that class teacher can select the exam and set maximum mark for all subjects and enter marks accordingly. So this is for setting marks, and the next one is for entering marks. So to enter marks, three different ways that teacher can enter marks. One is directly she can enter the marks if the marks are available with her or him out of 100. If the mark is not with 100 and she is with out of 50, then she can enter marks with the conversion by using this second option, by using conversion. So the handheld marks should be entered as out of 50, and if she prepares get list, automatically the list will be ready. And another one is the marks can be entered by conducting the summary of weekly class test. So in that time, multiple column marks to be generated. So we can generate how many columns are needed, that many columns we can generate and enter each week exam, what all are held and what is the mark. That way we can enter them, one can enter the marks. So now let us see how one can enter the marks. This is the mark entry section, and marks are already entered. Since it is a live process, live school demo, we are showing it, so we don't want to disturb. So like this way one can enter the marks as well. So we can enter marks very easily and save marks. If the marks are entered wrongly, by through this option we can clear the marks. We can take the report of It means mark statement of his class students' marks. Thank you. Thanks for watching.